Peace, love, and life, fam. How y'all feeling? Happy Monday, happy Moon Day. I hope that everyone is doing all right, feeling amazing, in good spirits, and you are having a great and eventful start of your week. So, this channeling is going to be on the little girl, Miss Shirley. I don't know if I should be calling her Miss Shirley because she is a little girl, and it just kind of seems inappropriate to call her Miss Shirley, but I'm gonna just refer to her as Shirley. But any which ways, if you don't know who Miss Shirley is, I would suggest you go and look her up. She is all over the internet. She became a viral sensation because of the boots on the ground dance slash video. Also, she became viral before that, apparently, from what I found out. I don't want to get too deep into that video. Of course, you might already know this, but if you don't know, go down a rabbit hole and look her up. She has almost a million followers right now. She might have over a million followers. She probably have over a million followers. The child has a huge following and a huge platform. But she had did another video, put on your red dress video off the Johnny Gill song. I thought that was cringe as fuck. But any which ways that anyway, yeah. But I also heard that, not heard, but I also saw where read where her mom had arranged for her to have meet and greets, and was charging for meet and greets, and they were like grown men traveling hours away to meet her and pick her up and hold her. Cringe again, but you know, yeah, I'm gonna try my best to keep my personal feelings out of it, and just read the energy that's in front of me. Now, before I begin, I did ask my guides if it was safe to read this, and they did tell me yes. However, tread lightly, proceed proceed with caution, because this is a child's energy. So I'm going to kind of gently read her energy, read more of the surrounding energy, more so than her reading, because again, this is a child. She is definitely heavily protected. Anytime this card comes up for someone when I'm asking about their energy, it simply means that the person is heavily protected, and guarded in the spirit. Okay, so yeah, I but that's just me. That's how I roll. Um, but any which ways, her mom is definitely a narcissist. Her mom is a narcissist. She is an opportunist, and she has extreme control issues. She has money issues. She's money hungry. um I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to laugh. One thing about me, anytime, if you're a seer, then you can relate to this. When you're channeling someone's energy and you see things and you hear things and you get that, and you see stuff, and you don't want to say it, but you know you need to say it. That's kind of like what happens when I start channeling. Like, every time I start channeling and I get messages, I start this little nervous giggle, like, oh, I can't believe I see this, or I'm hearing this, or whatever. But anyway, yeah, the mom is definitely grooming her, and she's definitely making deals off of this little girl. And if the mother isn't careful, she can get this little girl caught up into the wrong deal. And there are a lot of predators out there that is watching her and the mother. And I don't mean sexual predators, even though those are out there too. Those type of predators are watching her as well. The type of predators that I'm referring to are those types of predators that see someone like Shirley, that has talent, that has potential, and they come in and they see the type of mother, the type of parent that they have. They know they're green, and they know that they're willing to do whatever to come up, right? um Those are the type of predators I'm talking about. If her mom, and I pray that her mom will get the proper guidance as to how to, what's the word I'm looking for, as to how to guide this little girl from here on out. She can, unfortunately, I'm kind of scared to say it because I don't want to say too much. I don't want to speak the wrong things about the little girl because this is a child that we're talking about. So I just really want to be careful to not say the wrong things. I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone's child, no matter how much I oppose or disagree with what that parent is doing. Is still a child because I'm a mother at the end of the day. But I hope that she gets the right type of guidance as to how to, you know, guide her daughter in her career. Because this is what I'm getting. You know how if you're a parent, you can resonate with this. Your child comes to you, boy or girl, let's just say it's a boy, and that boy come to you and say, I want to play football. And then you let that child explore football, and then that child come to you and say, I really don't care for football. I just don't like it for whatever reason. Can I try basketball? And then that child tries basketball. And then that child tries track or whatever, whatever, whatever. And then they say, you know what? I think I really like basketball. And then from that point on, you're able to guide your child and help your child cultivate their talents and their gifts and become that basketball player or whatever it is they want to be in life, right? You gave that child that choice. You gave that child that option to find themselves and explore their own choices. Yeah. But in this case, this little girl don't have that. Her her free will, and her ability to be able to find herself, to be able to explore her free will and figure out exactly what it is she wants to do has been taken away from her. And her mom is imposing onto her. The mom is imposing onto her what it is she feels she wants to do, as opposed to allowing her to find her own way in her own path. Because let's be clear, Shirley is definitely destined for greatness. She definitely is talented. She definitely is destined for greatness. Now, I don't know her birthday. I don't know when she was born, so I didn't get a chance to look at her natal chart or her, her planets and to see what's going on in her natal chart. But even without looking at her natal chart and her planets, just from this reading and this spread alone tells me that she is somebody that is definitely destined for greatness. But unfortunately, and she's heavily protected too. She has like some type of grandmama, great grandmama energy that's surrounding her, that's protecting her. Also, the little girl is definitely very intuitive, very intuitive, and she's very smart. She's very intelligent, and she's definitely going to go as far as she can go. She's definitely going to. Her mom is going to help her get her to the next level with this. But again, unfortunately, the mother is just she's a narcissist, and she's grooming her. I mean, how many times have we seen these type of mother or father child duos where the parent sees potential in the child and they push that child into something and they groom the child and the child becomes who they are, voila. We see it all the time. So this isn't nothing new that's happening, but it's happening. But she needs to be careful because you know these predators out here, they they can spot people like Shirley's mother a mile away. They know that she's money hungry. They know that she's an opportunist. And so they'll come to her with, present opportunities to her, not knowing that it's a trap, it's a setup. And if she's not careful these predators can put her and her mom in a trap that can cause a lot of pain and anguish for not only the mother but for the child, because remember, this child is being pushed into a life that she hasn't chose for herself. Her mom's choosing this life for her. So even if this child does want to do that, she still is the mother at the end of the day, and she still has a responsibility. And I'm not bad mouthing the mother. By no means am I bad mouthing the mother. And I'm not here to tell nobody how to rear their children. That's not my ministry. I will never tell nobody how they should raise their children. That's not me. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. I'm not judging a woman. I'm not tearing her down. I don't do that on my channel. I don't tear anyone down unless they're a piece of shit and they deserve it. But in this case, I'm not doing that. I'm not tearing a woman down. I'm not judging her. I'm not criticizing her. I'm just simply reading the energy that's coming through. But, you know, the mom needs to be careful to not get caught up, because there is someone that is watching the mom and this little girl, and this person will put them in a situation, you mark my words, if she's not careful, they are going to put her in a situation that they will get caught up into, that's going to be extremely hard for them to come up out of. Is definitely a big ass snake out there that is going to try. She probably didn't already fell into the trap. That's what I'm. Oh God, I hope not. Oh, I send so much love and light to Shirley. God, please, her ancestors, her spirit guides, activate. I send so much love and light to her because they probably already fell for the trap. There has been a trap that has been set for her. Oh, and I have to take a deep breath. So, yeah, this can cause a lot of grief and anxiety for, for the little girl. But there is, and let me get off of that because that's kind of heavy. I want to get out of that part of the energy. That's really heavy. But there is a masculine energy in this little girl's life. And from what I'm seeing, this masculine energy, it could be her father. I don't know nothing about these people and their personal life. This is just what I'm picking up in the spirit. This could be her father. This can be her stepfather. This could be a uncle, an older brother. But this is a masculine energy that really, truly, genuinely loves Shirley and wants the best for her and has her best interests at heart. And they're not in her life right now. I believe that for whatever reason, this person is not in her life and they're sitting back watching all of this unfold. If they are in her life, they don't have no control over what the mom is doing, if that makes sense. So either this person isn't in her life and they're regretful that they are not in her life to help her and to protect her, because they feel like they want to protect her but they can't, like their hands are tied and they're on the outside looking and watching everything unfold. Or if this person is in her life, they they're kind of like fighting with the mother, beefing with the mother, or there's some type of imbalance or some type of drama. There's some type of drama surrounding this little girl when it comes to how her mom is grooming her. They don't like it. And they kind of see this person, whoever this man is, whoever this masculine is, they see the pitfalls of what could possibly happen, because the mother hard headed as fuck, and she don't give a fuck. The woman just really don't give a fuck. She's like, that's my child and I'ma raise her how I want to raise her. F everybody. I see the mama in a spirit with her two middle fingers up, like F everybody. I don't give a F what nobody say. I don't give a F what nobody think. I'ma do what the F I want to do. This is what I'm seeing in the spirit, y'all. For real, for real. I'ma do what the F I want to do with my child. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Da 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 da. She that type of woman. You can't tell her ish, especially when it comes to her child. Again, completely narcissistic behavior. Completely narcissistic behavior. One of the main characteristics and traits of a narcissist is they lack accountability. You can't tell them shit. They lack accountability. So there it is. So when the wheels are already in motion, then at this point you just have to sit back and hope and pray and wish for the best. And that's what this individual is doing. Whoever this masculine is, they're just, I think that there's just a lot of confusion, drama, as far as what the mother is doing with her. They don't agree with it. It's two, actually. It's actually two men. That's what I just picked up. It's two men. They do not agree with what the mother is doing, but they can't do nothing about it. Like, their hands are tied. And this is why there's an overwhelming sense of sadness and grief and regret. Um, they could, I'm also getting at, this person could be locked up. This could be somebody that I don't know. If you a seer, you know when you be seeing stuff, they could be locked up. Whoever this person is, they're in a position where their hands are tied and they literally cannot do nothing. But if they are able to do something, then it's not much they can do. It's like the mom has extreme control issues. It's either her way or no way. Baby, that mama is a trip. Ooh, baby, that mama is a trip. That mama is something else, baby. But yeah, there's definitely somebody that loves this little girl, and they would never do nothing to hurt her. I really feel like it's the father. It could be the father and a stepfather, or just one, but I'm getting two. All right, I'm getting two. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna get out of this little girl's energy. I release her energy, and yeah, this she's definitely gonna go to the next level with this. So I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised if I see this little girl on, like, I mean, I know she's making TV appearances now. We see that, but it's gonna be more. It's gonna be, her career is definitely going to go to the next level. I will not be surprised to see her on, like, commercials, TV shows, movies, all those things. We're definitely going to see a lot of that. Outside of her being that internet sensation, we'll definitely see her, more and more and more, you know, doing television stuff. She's definitely destined for greatness. And even if, you know, things don't work out for her where she becomes like a TV star. Let's just say, for example, the little girl decides to have a regular life, a regular education. She's going to definitely still do great things, like a doctor, a lawyer, attorney, or something like that, a judge. She's definitely destined for greatness. But right now, it's her mother that's steering her life and grooming her life. So yeah, there's a man that the mother has been talking to. So she has to be careful. I'm getting that too. There's a man, very, very suave, very good with words. He could be like some type of attorney, litigator. Like, he's very powerful, very versed in what he does. Could be talking to the mother, telling her everything that she wants to hear. I can help your daughter. Like, it could be, what's the word I'm looking for? You guys, help me out, help me out, help me out. Like a what is it? Oh God, I'll come back to it. But somebody that wanted, I do see her signing a contract for this little girl. Let me just say that I do see her signing a contract, and a person that she's going to sign a contract with is telling her, she can do this. I can get her this deal. I can get her that deal, and this, that, and the third. And the mom is like, the mama see green. like green, like dollar signs in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's definitely somebody that the mom that's in the mom's ear. There is a man, a young man that's in the mom's ear that is, telling her what they can do for her and her daughter to get them to the next level as far as, deals and opportunities, etc., etc., etc. So don't be surprised to see more of her, on the internet, on the TV, and beyond. All right, you guys. I'm gonna leave it here. This was kind of heavy. Again, I had to tread lightly with this one because it is a child. And yeah. Boom. All right. So thank you to her guide that let me look into her energy. I wanted to say thanks to her protector and her guide that allowed me to read this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to my guides for allowing me to be able to do this. And to anyone that comes across this video, I send you blessings, love, and light. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you feel about it, your thoughts or whatever. If you are new to my channel, and you like the vibe, consider subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button for me, okay, you guys? And like I said, I'm gonna leave it here. That's all I got. And until next time, all right, love you, bye.